Hey, what's up, YouTube? Today I want to talk about the rig. I want to talk about the truck a little bit. Things I've done to minimize problems while out on the road pulling 20,000 pounds every day. It's a little costly, but it's worth talking about. So, this is a 2011 Silverado LTZ. My last truck was a 2011 Silverado extended cab. Anyway, had a guy pull out in front of me, totaled my truck, right? Head-on collision me. His insurance company during COVID said my truck, my dually, was only worth 14 grand. Well, 13. I had to fight for them for another 1,000. They didn't want to pay me, of course. Surprise, surprise. This is back when trucks were going for 40,000. Like these trucks, these 2011s were going for like 30 grand. Used with 200,000 miles. I bought this one from a lady. Her husband just so happened to had died like a month before. He took really good care of it. They only pulled a camper with it, and I got it from her for 19,000. So I got lucky. Anyway, truck was bone stock. I had to do some things. The first thing I did was delete it. Let me pop the hood for you. First thing I did was some weight loss. I deleted it. Got rid of the EGR and all that trash. Got that out of there. After 60,000 miles, no, 40. After 40,000 miles, head gaskets went, which I expected. The truck had 297,000 miles on it when I got it. These trucks, the weakness with these LMLs is the crank, the pistons, the head gaskets, and the CP4. This truck has 400,000 miles on it now. It still has the original CP4 on it. And I've never had a CP4 problem. The reason why is I put a lift pump on the truck and my last truck, so I wouldn't have those issues. The lift pump, plus I add a gallon of Lucas fuel cleaner once a month. So the truck is really quiet. My injectors, if you look at the injector ratings on it, they're low as hell. They're like damn near zero. Hold on, let's crank this up, check that out. Shut this door. So, I also have a Tennessee tune on this truck. The truck, originally, when they're new, came with 397 horsepower and 765 foot-pounds of torque. With the tune on there, that added another 40 horsepower. I don't know how that translates into torque, but the truck pulls fine. I would love to have a 2024 dually, but I don't have 100 grand to spend on the truck, so I'm gonna make the best of what I got so I can keep rolling. Another thing I did was the truck had 17-inch wheels on it. I used to go through tires a lot. I went on, I think the name of the website is called Wheel Warehouse, and got these 19.5s, and I probably got 100,000 miles on these tires. Have never had one blow out on me. Never have to put air in them. I mean, them 19.5s, that'll save you a lot of money and a lot of time. What else have I done to it? My hitch, I got a 100-gallon fuel tank right here. It's the L-shaped one. That saves a lot of fuel because you never want to buy fuel on the road. It's more expensive if you're out on the highway. Also, I got a 30K Kurt hitch back here. About to hook it all up. Power ride. I'm not sure what the rear end in this truck is. I need to look that up. But look at my balance rates. I mean, that's almost perfect. Matter of fact, these two are perfect. I mean, right when you get the double zeros, you want all of them to look like that. But I mean, look at the specs on those injector rates. And you know what that's from? That's from Lucas. Running that Lucas, you literally can hear your truck get quieter when you have the Lucas on there. The transmission has 400,000 miles. It's a 6-speed Allison. I've never had any issues with that transmission, knock on wood, but I don't have any issues with it. I probably change the fluid in it every 40,000 miles. The oil I change every 10,000 miles. I got the cold air intake on here, the S&B. I change my fuel filters it's 3 fuel filters. I change them every 15,000 miles. The 2 on the lift pump, the 2 on the motor. But the LML is a great motor. I've broken cranks. I've put holes in pistons before. I've had issues with the LML, so I'm building another LML in my garage with a Cali's crank, forged crank. It's got the upgraded Molly pistons. It's got the harmonic balancer, the upgraded harmonic balancer, and hopefully that motor, when this one takes a shit, and it will take a shit sooner or later because it's pulling a lot of weight, hopefully that motor will live forever. So, and it's expensive to build, but it's more expensive to buy a brand new truck. I can't, 100 grand. You got insurance stealing a crazy amount of money from you every month. I mean, they're bleeding me. My insurance goes up every year. Even when I didn't have any accidents, no violations, no tickets, they'd go up every year. And I'd be like, why is it going up? It should be going down. You know why it goes up? Because they can. So they're robbing the shit out of us and they're trying to put us out of business. On top of insurance trying to put you out of business, you got DOT trying to put you out of business every day. I mean, you got to look out for them. They just will randomly pull you over. I had a guy a couple months ago lay up underneath the front of my truck. Like he was laying on the ground. It was 100 degrees out here. He was laying on the ground in the dirt, trying to find something wrong with my steering so he could violate me. Couldn't find anything there. So he violated me on not having a strap in the right place on one of the cars. And he was like, oh, I gotta shut you down because of the straps. And I was like, well, I can just flip the straps around. Like, I just changed the straps. He was like, no, I gotta take you out of service. I was like, all right. So he had me fill out all kind of paperwork and have to send it in to Tallahassee, and it's the silliest shit, you know what I mean? But they're trying to, you got everybody working against you in this business. And all you're just trying to do is, move a couple cars and pay your bills and take care of your family. But that's the way of the world today. Everybody's out to get you. So anyway, like I said, you can do a lot of little things. It gets expensive, but you can do things to save you money in the long run with these trucks. I love the LML. It's a great motor. I heard the L5P will run circles around it with that 10-speed transmission. But yeah, I ain't got 100 grand for that, or 60 or 70 or whatever it is, but LML was working out just fine. Been using it for years. And once you learn them and you learn what to do, they're great motors. So do me a favor, hit that like button and subscribe, and I'll see you on the road. Take care.